Guru Nation, happy holidays. We're here with Yuma Clinical Trials. This is a very special interview. One of our CRA Academy graduates, Rick Young, his LinkedIn profile is underneath. You need to connect with him right now. He had a good experience in the CRA Academy. This is not really going to be a CRA Academy testimonial. This is going to be...
But it is.
It is indirectly because Rick Young has a PhD. He worked his ass off to get his current job with Terrell at Numa, which you guys are going to see Terrell. You've already seen him on my podcast. You can't miss him. He's got the neon glasses, and he's just a ball of energy. We're going to go to the office, and after the patient leaves, we're going to do a podcast with him. So like, subscribe, comment, share. But Rick had to hustle before Terrell was like, hey, man, why don't you just work for me? How did that go? I think people underestimate how much they have to work to get a job, especially advanced degree holders.
You know,
a lot of them are like, well, I'm educated. I don't need to do
It'll
this.
just come to me. Yeah, it will not just come to you. The thought that just because you went to school and just because you got an advanced degree or a terminal degree does not guarantee you anything in life. I had to hustle and hustle and hustle to get a job. I applied to hundreds of jobs, and I connected with probably over 200 individuals, like literally connected with them on the phone and had conversations with them and networking, and was still not getting myself any more farther along in the roadmap of trying to get a career until I actually had the fortunate opportunity to be watching one of your podcasts, and you were talking to Terrell.
So now, literally, networking can happen. It can start from your living room or your bedroom or your bathroom, wherever you were, watching YouTube. And then, just like I said, follow Rick underneath. I had the same thing for Terrell. Follow Terrell underneath. So you went out, clicked his LinkedIn.
I did, and I reached out to him. I left him a little like 3-sentence introduction and said that I wanted to meet him. And 3 weeks later, we were sitting in a cafe talking to each other. And about 4 weeks later, he offered me a part-time job. And then about 3 weeks later, I became chief of staff.
And so working for a consultancy firm that is solving some of the industry's biggest problems with the big pharma, like study startup, all kinds of stuff, right?
Yeah. So we're dealing with patient centricity. We're looking at engagement, external and internal engagement. We're looking at study startup. Across the board, all departments. So we're working on helping these large pharmaceutical companies advance in what they find to be important and what their goals are. But they're so large that one hand doesn't know what the other hand is doing. So consulting is really an opportunity to help kind of herd those cats and give them a nice road to cruise down at 75, 80 miles an hour.
And Rick, CRA Academy grad, you never really had time to do the internship.
I didn't.
You were hustling too hard, and you got the job.
I did. It was a week. It was a week after I had finished the course that I got offered my first job.
So he didn't wait to start the internship, and then we do your resumes for you. He didn't wait for all that. He saw the interview. He was inspired. He said, hey, this guy's in my neck of the woods. They're both San Diego guys.
Yep.
And boom, that's how it happens. And I'm going to ask Terrell, maybe I'll put at the end of this video, just 30 seconds. What did you see in Rick? So I'll leave that.
That'll be interesting.
For the end of this video. But for those that want to know, Rick's going to be a future site owner. And he may go the route of medical science liaison because he's got the advanced degree.
Yeah.
So the beauty is, like, when you have an advanced degree, just like someone that doesn't have an advanced degree, the hardest part's getting started.
Yeah.
That's degree or no degree. But your benefit, advanced degree holders, once you're in, you start climbing quicker because of that advanced degree. So there is definitely a benefit to having those advanced degrees, but it does not help you cut the line faster.
Nope, it doesn't get you to the front of the line. The only thing that's going to get you to the front of the line is hard work and effort.
That's it. Go follow Rick. Let's hear from Terrell why he hired Rick. Thank you, Rick. So, you've heard it from Rick, but now, Terrell.
Hey guys, how you doing?
We're going to shoot a pod.
Yep.
Why did you hire that man?
He was available and he was local. He had experience in clinical research and he has a PhD.
That's it.
That's it.
And he reached out to you?
He reached out to me because he had saw me on your podcast and we started chatting, and I was talking to him about what it is we do over at Pneuma. Over time, I was like, "Hey man, are you free? Because I actually need some help with some stuff. You want to work on some stuff together?" And the answer was yes. And a couple weeks later, we had two big client projects land, and I said, "Dr. Young, you are now gainfully employed. Let's go."
Ooh. And here we are.
No, you are not lying.
Congratulations, man. That's big time. You're making the CRA Academy proud.
Proud.
And now we're going to shoot another pod. Very meta. Thank you.